works so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Warmachine League Battle Reports, Season 2.
Hey MiniWarGamers, MiniWarGamer Joel here, and I am joined by...
Really?
Yes, you have to do it every time.
Owen?
You guys know Owen. And
Matt.
And you've seen Matt before. You know all these guys. Of course everyone knows Owen, but it's just
Everyone
what I do in
Matt
my...
too. He's been here.
That's true. Everyone knows everyone, but I want to do it in the intro anyways. The one new guy will be like, who is that? All right, and we are playing for the Warmachine Hordes League today. We're almost done the league, so I think these are going to be our last games that we're playing today. 1 or 2. I think we're going to try to get in 2 because Matt needs 2, so he really wants to finish it up. And today, Matt brought Mercs again, and Owen's back with his Menoth, as per usual, and I think he has a Judicator, although I don't think you're playing it in your first game, at least, right?
I just brought it because it was painted.
Yeah, and you might play. But it's not in his first list, but we'll see what they have. We have the army set up, though. We'll show you those in just a second. Matt does have a Colossal. He's brought the Galleon again. We have the scenario set up. We'll show you that in just a second, too. So stay tuned for some Warmachine Hordes action.
You really want to play 2 games, Matt? Run up backwards.
There we go. That's a quick way to get in 2 games. Stay tuned, guys. Here is Matt's 50 points of Mercs, and it doesn't look like a lot of models, but you've got quite a few heavies here, including the Colossal, the Galleon, sorry, not the Gargantuan, the Galleon, and a Nomad, that's what it's called, yep. And then you have a like Merc minion solo caster, journeyman caster.
Lesser Warlock.
That's what it's called. Wrong Eye and Snapjaw, along with a Bull Snapper, right, Matt?
Yep.
And that's to bring that spiny growth animus for both your jacks. Actually could be pretty tough with at the moment. Nomad has that buckler for extra armor as well. And your list here, it's all being led by Bart. So a little quick rundown. What does Bart kind of do for his list, Matt?
Bart, he's a jack heavy caster. He's got a spell called Hot Shot. Boosts all the ranged damage rolls for a warjack. He has Batten Down the Hatches, which is another battle group spell. Gives +3 armor, but at the cost of -2 defense, but you can't be knocked down.
Okay.
He's got a few other things that don't come up that often, but
very battle group heavy. Like those 2 spells alone just make a couple of jacks, especially something like the boosted damage rolls for ranged attacks on the Galleon, and both of them are very high armor already. Very nice.
And then his feat is also extremely defensive. It's called Typhoon.
Okay.
It's when models end in his end their movement in his control area, they get knocked down.
Okay.
And then while in his control area, you have -3 to your attack rolls.
I think I've been affected by that before. I played Bart like once before, and it was quite detrimental to the next turn. All right, and for solos here, you've got, looks like Epic Iris.
Yep.
Remove some upkeeps, focus, stuff like that. And you've got Aeon and Holt.
Yep, I know I'm facing Protectorate today, so some magical shooting is going to be helpful.
Very cool. And back here, that's Dougal, right?
Yep, Master Commander Dougal.
Very nice.
He really makes the Galleon a 20-point Colossal. He just comes with a free solo.
Okay.
You kind of have to take
Kind of like Thorstein Hammer and the Earthbreaker. They kind of always go together too. And the unit over here, you got the Nis Hunters, which I saw you play last time as well.
Yep.
They were pretty effective for you in that game. They stayed around for a long time, at least. They're very with that high defense.
Yeah, they're just a really good all-round unit.
No Rupert for them this time,
Not
though,
this time, no.
Okay. So that is Matt's 50 points of Mercenaries. Here's Owen's 50 points of Menoth, not Mercs. And there's quite a bit of infantry here, it looks like. A lot of small base models. So let's start with your caster, Owen. Where's your caster?
Vindictus is right in the middle of the crowd. He lost his arm in the car ride.
Oh, no.
Life's hard for Vindictus, but that's okay.
I think you need a better box.
I think I need to start using my box.
Yeah.
That's a better plan. Instead of just sitting them on the tray in the trunk and then, like, some of them just poof, off they go.
I got here one time and Owen was picking all of his cavalry models off the ground because his box had tipped.
No, that's because I picked up the tin and it just broke and I'm like, ah.
All right, and what do you have for battle group? It looks like just a couple jacks here, the two
Reckoners.
Reckoners, right.
Yep.
And they're looking very, very nice. And what about for solos and units? Where do you want to start here?
Front? Sure. We've got Bruce Lee and his Legend buddy on the other side.
Right, and that's
Legend of the Fist.
Legend of the Fist, that's what it is, yeah.
Order of the Fist, whatever, it works. There's another one of them right there.
Yep, that's the actual model, but...
Daughters of the Flame.
Okay.
We've got full Zealots with the UA.
A tar pity type of unit.
Then we've got full Errants with the UA.
On that far side, very nice.
We've got the Covenant of Menoth, which is a perfect counter to his feat.
Is that right in?
That's the book.
The book right there? Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Then we've got the Hierophant and Nicia.
Is that right?
The 2 solos behind the book.
Right there?
We got Rupert, and then we've got a choir and some racks.
Very nice. All right, I don't know a ton about Menoth, so you'll see Owen will show you how all that works, but that's his 50 points of Menoth. Here is our battlefield for today. We are playing the process of elimination scenario, which has those 2 rectangular zones offset in the middle, and we have 2 objectives in the center of those zones. So if you can control one of those zones, you get yourself 1 control point. Dominating a zone gets you 2 control points, and those objectives, they are both neutral to both sides, so if you can destroy one, you get 1 control point. However, they do have the inexorable rule, which means you can't destroy both in a turn. If you do damage to one, the other one cannot be damaged that same turn. So you'll have to try and destroy those across 2 turns if you want both. We have deployment here. On Owen's side, he's got his armless Vindictus standing there next to one of the Reckoners. And over on Matt's side here, he's got Bart next to his Galleon. We're playing on one of the Frontline Gaming mats today from Frontline Gaming, the Table War mats. If you go to, they're really nice. The guys really like them all that have played on them so far. They look very snazzy. We're playing on their like grassy field one, but they're kind of like almost like a mouse pad material, which makes it really nice if your models tip over or anything. They won't get chipped. But yeah, they just look really snazzy, and they make a nice big flat surface for you to play on. So we're really liking them. So we're gonna get to Matt's turn 1. We rolled off. Oh, Owen's turn 1. That's right. I saw the advanced deploy, and thought that was 10 inches, but that's actually 13. So he is going to be first, and we'll get to his turn 1 and see what he decides to do. No allocation for Vindictus. He's just gonna hold on to all his focus. Rupert will activate first. He threw Heroic Call onto the Errants there to give them
Tough and fearless.
Very nice. Are they? I think they're fearless anyways. Yeah, super fearless. And he runs himself behind that wall. The Hierophant will activate.
Move to there, do Harmonious Exaltation to make his next spell cost 1 less.
Right, that's it. Okay, very nice. And he just advances in turns so that Vindictus is in his front arc to do that. Vindictus will now activate.
Pull from the rack.
See if the rack blows up.
It lives.
It does not. What does it blow up on again? A 1 or 2 or 5 or 6?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, the full first half of the dice.
First thing he's going to do is Sacrificial Lamb and kill this choir member.
Okay, so what does Sacrificial Lamb do, Owen?
I can allocate a focus to all of the jacks in my battle group. Borrowing these.
After you sacrifice 1 unit warrior model?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Then he's going...
not for that warrior model over there, but...
cast True Path and Defender's Ward.
Okay. So Defender's Ward being the +2 defense, +2 armor buff, and what are you putting that on?
And I'm going to put that on the Daughters of the Flame.
And the True Path, what does that give?
All friendly faction warrior models beginning their activation in my control get +2 to their movement and Pathfinder.
Oof, very nice.
And then he's going to advance up to there.
Oh, and I didn't say for this scenario, there is kill box, so that's something that the players are going to have to consider for their second turn, getting inside that 14 inches.
And that's how we do.
Errants will now activate. They're under that True Path, so they're going to run, and they could run up to 12 inches. So Owen's going to spread them out. We're counting this thing in the middle here just as a hill, so you're getting elevation for +2 defense for shooting if you're on it. Those 2 houses over there are just obstructions, impassable terrain. We're treating this as just the front of it as a hill. The back of it, you can't go behind it. That 12 inches is off board technically, and we have a couple walls.
Yep.
And there's the final position of the Errants. Nicia will activate. She can run up to 16 inches.
Speed 7?
This?
Yeah, speed 7. Okay.
So she can go super far. So Owen's just going to run her up. Whoop.
There.
Over there.
Yeah, there.
The Daughters will now activate. They're going to run. They can also run a whopping 16 inches. So they're tearing their way up towards Epic Iris over by that house. The Monk there is going to run his 16 up into the zone. A lot of fast stuff on that Menoth side. The other Monk on the other side, he's also going to run up to 16 inches.
coming up Owen's left side
Hasted
flank.
if I do that. No, it is a terrible idea. He's just going to walk 9.
Just walk 9, you know,
And then
no
do
big
shifting
deal.
sands.
Sounds good. Choir will now activate the 3 remaining members, shaken in their boots now that they've seen what Vindictus did to one of their friends.
And he'll do it to all of them, and they're glad they get to come along for that much of the ride. Passage, so magic weapons on range attacks.
Sounds good. One of the Reckoners will activate. It's going to advance forward, running with that 1 focus, and same thing with the other Reckoner.
Oh, they're facing forward, but they've got shoulder pads for days.
Yeah, they're huge, so...
Bump.
Face off! The Menoth book is going to activate.
He can walk 7, thanks to...
True Path. And what is he calling something out?
He's calling out the power of faith, so no knockdown.
For everything in his command of 10?
10.
Very nice. Zealots are going to activate. They are running, and they are praying for warding. What does warding do, Owen?
Can't target them with spells.
Okay. So they do have a little bit of a mini feat. Owen's not using it this turn. You might see it on a future turn, but that also makes them basically immune to all kinds of damage except for feat damage or like drifting AoE spells. So they're pretty cool at not dying.
They can also run 14 thanks to True Path.
Very nice. There's the battlefield at the end of Owen's turn 1, and he has got himself far up the field with that True Path. All of his units just zoomed their way almost into Matt's zone. Not quite, but he's definitely in Matt's face. So we're going to move on to Matt's turn 1, and he actually has a lot of targets to try and attack, so we'll probably see a lot of action on his turn 1. Let's see what happens. Matt's allocating 1 focus to his Nomad, and Bart will sit on the rest.
Yes.
Iris will activate first, and she is going to sit tight to aim with her weapon, making it Rat 11. Yeah, very high. Trying to hit one of these Daughters of the Flame, because if she can hit, she can remove that Defender's Ward. So Matt is looking for a 6 here, because they are defense 17. They're ridiculously high. Yes. And he gets it.
Sniper!
You kill 1?
Yeah. So
Shot
snipes
this one?
that one off, and Defender's Ward is now gone off that unit. Nomad will activate, and he is going to use his focus to run.
So speed 5, I can go up to 10. I'm gonna go about almost 9 and toe this zone here.
Just toe the zone. Bart will now activate. He is spending 2 of his focus to cast Hotshot,
2 for Hotshot, 3 for Batten.
and then 3 for Batten down the hatches. So Batten is that armor buff for his battle group, and Hotshot is those boosted damage rolls on ranged attacks. And then Bart is going to charge himself over at this errant to get that extra movement speed, because
So
he wants
going
to get up to the
straight
wall.
there stops the wall.
So you're effectively +2 defense.
Wrong Eye is going to activate. He's advancing forward.
Measuring his control. He's going to spend 2 to Spiny Growth Bart. And then he's going to spend 2 to submerge himself.
Okay, and Submerge makes him immune to ranged
Your control is
attacks.
6, right?
8.
8.
He's a Fury 4.
Sorry, and Submerge is immune to ranged attacks.
He
I
cannot
think?
be targeted by range or magic attacks.
Okay. Snapjaw will activate.
He is going to force himself for 2 to submerge himself,
Okay. And he's
which is Zone Animus.
right.
Then he's going to declare a charge on that daughter.
Okay.
He has Man-Eater and Bloodthirst, so he charges for free, and he charges
An extra 2 inches.
an extra 2 against
Right. What's his base speed?
5.
So he goes 8, and does he have reach?
He has reach on his tail.
Okay.
So he's going 10 inches.
He can threaten 10. Yeah.
Well, he charges.
No, he
he's
charges
charging
10.
10, and then he has another 2.
Right, because of the blood. There's an extra 2.
Yeah.
So he's threatening 12. Sorry.
So
Just measure the 12.
yeah, 12 is easily in.
Yep, he's in within the 12.
So I'm going to stop at max reach.
Sounds good. Snapjaw is going to be boosted to try and hit. He has that +2 to attack, but the Daughters are still defense 15, so he's looking for a 9 here on 3 dice to hit.
9.
And he gets it. And that'll automatically kill. It's enough power. Dougal McNail will now activate. He's advancing himself around Holt. And what's he doing? Taking a shot?
No, he's going to use his ability that lets him
it's a 5.
reroll the deviation.
Yeah, so he's going to artillerist the Galleon.
Okay, and what does Artillerist do?
Gives me +2 to AoE attack rolls, and then after rolling the direction and distance, I can re-roll either or both of them.
Okay.
Ion and Holt will now activate. Holt's the one with the 2 guns up there in the front.
He's gonna walk 6. Mal's gonna walk 6. She's going to give magic weapons with her spell, Larensor's Touch.
Okay.
This is getting all of the buffs right now.
Normally you see harm, but that's
I'm not going to harm my own Galleon.
no.
And then Holt is going to take some hand cannon shots.
Okay, that's some of these daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Holt's first shot is going to go for this daughter here in the zone. Looking for a 7 to hit. Gets it. And it's low enough armor that it just automatically dies.
Is that a command check for the daughters?
Command check on the daughters, they're good. Second shot for Holt is going to come at this daughter here. We already measured the range. Range is good, so looking for a 7 to hit.
Go, guys. Nope.
Fail. Galleon will now activate. It's speed 5.
So
Doesn't fit between them. No.
Yeah, I think it fits there.
It does.
I've got a...
We'll check it real quick before he advances.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the issue.
There we go. Yeah, it can make there.
Yeah, so
Half an inch.
that's pretty much its whole...
And that's exactly where it'll end up. So Matt just has to pick its facing, and then he's going to pop off some shots at these errants. So Matt tried a harpoon shot at
I
the
forgot to do
officer
the,
here, but he's just outside of the range of that harpoon.
I need to do
Matt's
that.
going to check for how many gun port shots he gets on each side, D3 on each. So
I
which
should have
side?
done that before I...
Left or right first, Matt?
Right side.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't get to shoot them now.
1 shot on the right side,
Yes, I do.
and 2 shots on the left. First gun port shot is going to come at this errant here. We measured, range is good. Looking for a 5 to hit here with the first shot.
That's also my dice.
I know.
Just use the yellow dice, it's alright.
I like keeping track of
Matt's
my
looking
gunshots.
for the right dice.
5.
Pretty much.
And he hits.
Get one of those handy dandy range counters.
I do.
And is this an AoE or just
AoE
a
3.
AoE 3?
It's gonna hit him and maybe this one.
So we used a little reach marker to a blast to damage marker to determine the AoE, and it only hits that center errant.
Arm 16.
You take a POW 13, I think, with 3 dice.
Roll triple ones. It's not blast damage.
Just roll it, Matt, because if you roll high enough, it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, stealing your dice.
It might be triple ones or something, but that's plenty. So tough check.
Tough.
He
No
does
knockdown.
tough. Oh yeah, and no knockdown from the book. That book. Next shot is going to come at this guy on the hill. He's
No,
too.
it's this guy.
Oh, that guy there. But he's too higher defense.
Needs a 7.
Gets it.
I
Awesome.
don't want to directly.
I'm loving this. Low defense is keeping me going. I think you might got that one. Nope, you do not.
Oh my god, really?
It's like I. Well, you didn't have that guy. He was.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. That was the only guy he has.
Like there-ish, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I assume you're going to do enough
I didn't
damage.
tough, yeah.
He doesn't tough. You going to let that one die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just dead.
This is the damage. Oh,
That
not
was
enough.
almost there.
But it was enough. The other gun port then is going to take its last shot at this daughter here. Looking for an 8. Matt's feeling lucky.
I hope he gets it too.
Boom!
And he gets
Dang it!
Matt wants the
news for me.
deviations, and that didn't happen, and she just dies. The Nis Hunters here are going to advance forward. Oh, they can move 7 inches, and then they can still take some shots. So these 2 Nis here are going to combine their shots into this guy on the hill. Looking for a 6 to hit. Miss by 1. These 2 here, they're going to go at the same guy. Looking for a 6. There we go. 7 does it. Tough check on that one, or
Not quite,
what's the POW? Oh, they're arm 16?
Yeah, it's a POW 12 effectively from the CRA.
So looking for a 5, that's enough. Tough check.
No.
Doesn't tough.
That was that guy. So
Yeah.
we're going to kill this one.
All right.
Because that means there are 2 in a time.
These 2 Nis here, they're going to be shooting around the Nomad at that same guy on the hill who sack pawned last turn. Looking for a 6. They get it.
Looking for a 4.
Dice minus
5.
4, right? Yeah, looking for a 5 to kill. Tough check.
Nope.
No tough.
He can die now.
He'll die. These 2 Nis here are going to take a shot at that errant that's in the zone. Looking for a 4 to hit now because he's not on a hill. Misses by 1.
I know she has.
And the last 2 here, they are too far away to reach anything. Anicia over there has stealth, so they have no targets to shoot at. Bowl Snapper now is going to force for 1 to run just up behind the Galleon. There's the field at the end of Matt's turn 1. He did a decent amount of work. Killed that many models, although Owen killed that one himself. But otherwise, not too bad. Got some infantry, started the grind down. So we're going to go on to Owen's turn 2 now. He's got himself in great board position. We'll see what he can do, though, against some of these heavier targets, the Nomad, the Galleon. But he does have some juiciness there, so we'll see what Owen decides to do on his turn 2. The Hierophant will activate first.
Harmonious Exaltation.
-1 to the next spell. Choir will now activate.
Move up. They're going to use Battle on the 2 Reckoners, who are still facing forward.
+2 to hit and +2 to damage rolls on their attacks. Anicia on the far side is going to activate. She's got Acrobatics, Reach, Sprint, a whole bunch of assassin-y things.
Walk forward. Can attack this one.
On the left-hand side of her.
Need an 8.
You're def
All
15. Who earns?
And
7.
Oh, one
Second
shot.
attempt, same one.
And gets it.
Dead.
And is that's enough POW?
Yeah, it's a
Pow
POW
10
like
weapon
POW
master,
10 weapon
so
master.
dead.
Very nice. And she'll sprint her way in.
And I'm pretty sure I'm engaging 4.
Yeah, looks like it. Rupert will now activate. He's going to come over that wall there.
And he's going to give Heroic Call to the Errants.
Tough and super fearless. Vindictus is going to go. He's going to try to pull a focus off one of those racks. And it is good. Doesn't
All
blow
day.
up.
All day. He's going to cast Sacrificial Lamb for free.
Sacking one of those guys.
So I should have got my focus out.
Now, if you the next time you sack one, Owen, will you have to make a command check?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. So he's sacking one, and he can give 1 focus to each of his Reckoners, who again are facing forward, not each other. Boop. Vindictus then will advance forward.
2 and 2 and 2. And he is going to cast True Path for 3.
Okay.
And Defender's Ward for 2.
And who's he putting Defender's Ward on this time?
He's going to put Defender's Ward on the Errants.
Okay.
Yes, this is the correct answer, because he doesn't need any defenses at all.
And he's sitting then on 2 focus?
He's on 2 focus, and he's going to feat.
Okay, and what's his feat do?
If you damage a model while in my control, or damage a model that is in my control, you take 1 damage.
Very nice.
It's not so good against this, but...
It's great against lots of infantry, yeah, it'll be good against them. And it'll ping away at the jacks. Daughters are going to do a charge run order at Iris. That other one could not see her, so she's just going to run around into the back. They have gang though, right?
No, they have combined melee.
Oh,
so I won't
yeah.
get it.
So she won't get that benefit.
Just so
Looking for a 10 to hit here. No luck.
Second attempt. Nope.
No luck again.
Job well done.
Reckoner will now activate. It's got 1 focus on it. It's going to advance itself up onto that hill, taking its range shot at the Nomad. Anything but Snake Eyes, and he hits.
Crit fire.
Oh, that's right. He has crit fire, so he rolled the doubles to get the crit.
Oh no.
Nomad's on fire.
Oh no, indeed. And he's going to boost the damage on the damage roll. POW 15.
Okay, so base
Armor.
off 7.
Yeah, dice off 7. He does 3 tier 5.
Other Reckoner's going to advance forward.
They're going to hang out base to base.
Okay, on the
And
hill
he's going to shoot that guy.
as well.
Yep.
All right, anything but Snake Eyes to miss. He hits.
He's using his 1 to boost the damage.
Sounds good.
Dice minus 7.
And
6 to 3.
Not bad. Book will now activate, advancing forward. It can go up to 7 because of that true path.
Then he's going to use the power of faith once again.
So those Reckoners are base to base for
Yeah.
all intents and purposes.
I think they actually are. Oh no, they're not.
Yeah, that's why I said they're effectively
Nailed it.
base to base. It's hard to do, but. And sorry, what was the call that the book did?
Power of faith.
Power of
no
faith,
knockdown.
no knockdown.
So that
Errants
one,
will now activate. They're going to be issued a charge run order.
they can
and
charge 10 inches.
They're all in true path.
Yep.
Sounds good. So we'll do their charges, show you their targets, and roll some attacks. There's their final placement. 3 got a charge off over here on Snapjaw. 1 got a charge off on the Nomad. The rest just ran, but they're tying up.
He charged him.
Oh, he did get 1 charge. So 1 charge and 1 of the NIS. The rest though ran.
The most important
1 at the
charge.
Nomad. 2 of them tying up some of those NIS.
Most
So where
of
do you
these
want to start,
charges were
Owen?
just for trolling. This is the only one that matters, so we'll do that one.
Sounds good against the NIS. For a 7 to hit, and he gets it.
She's dead.
This one right here?
Yeah. Count 9 weapon master.
Yeah.
He'll now take a quick work shot because he killed a model in melee. He gets a ranged attack, and he's going to do it at this model back here.
8 to hit.
1 better, and he gets it.
POW 10.
Really? Kills another.
Don't ever doubt the errant officer. Thing.
So 3 charges onto Snapjaw now. What's his defense there, Matt?
12.
Hits.
We got a hit.
Your armor what?
18.
Dice minus 9.
First one.
What?
Whoa!
12 to 3.
That's huge.
What?
3 6s and a 3. Second charging.
Hits.
Hits, yeah.
Dice minus 9. Whoop, get back here, you.
Not
Also
bad.
good. 7 to 6.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Last one charging.
Miss.
Misses with
There you
double
go.
ones. And then we have one charge here on the Nomad.
Hits. Your armor 23.
22.
22, so it's dice minus
13.
13.
Pretty
Ready?
big.
Ready?
You got
Ready?
this.
4 6s. Still a good roll.
3 damage to your 2. Or 4, sorry. 3 or 4.
Zealots are going to activate. They're going to put up warding, so they can only be damaged by spells, and then they're going to use their mini feat.
Warding makes it so they can't be targeted by spells.
Right, and then their mini feat does.
They can only be damaged by spells. And
Okay.
feats.
So they can only be damaged by feats and drifting spells, basically, when it's all said and done.
And then they're all going to run. And this is going to be an obnoxious line of guys. So
All right, we'll let you set that up. Trying to get them on the edge of that
It is
hill.
a 14.
There's the line of zealots protecting the rest of the army at the back. Monk is going to walk himself 9 up into the edge of the zone.
shifting sands. Other monk is going to walk 9 and do shifting sands. Where's my other soldier?
There's the battlefield at the end of Owen's turn, and it was a pretty successful turn. You got a lot of damage onto Snapjaw and that Nomad through some pretty good rolls.
Engaged a bunch of this.
Yeah, that was a pretty successful turn, and you pretty much have control of the zones. The 2 heavies there are on the edge of the zone, but they're pretty damaged, so we'll see what Matt can come up with on his turn. Matt's checking to see if the fire goes out on the Nomad, and it does not. So he takes a POW 12.
Dice off 7.
No batten down the hatches
Number
for him,
19.
right? No damage. Wrong Eye Reeve back his 4 Fury. Bart's going to allocate no focus, going to hold on to all 5, but he is going to upkeep that hot shot buff on the Galleon. Nomad's going to go first. He's going to take a swing at one of the errants there in front of him.
You've done
This one
12
here.
boxes of damage.
With Defender's Ward, that Nomad needs an 8 to hit.
Bam!
It gets hit with a 9.
What?
And this was with
14.
the open fist shield buckler arm.
Arm 18.
Looking for a 5 to kill. Gets it. Tough check.
No.
No tough.
Okay.
And he'll die.
There. Yeah.
Now the Nomad will use its sword on the other errant. Again, looking for an 8.
Yep.
Bam!
Gets it.
POW 17.
Yeah, that guy's dead. So tough.
Tough check. No
This is
tough.
Proper dead.
Wow.
Let's double check. No. So he dies. Okay.
Owen's checking to see if the feat will cause a damage, but it's too far away. Nis are going to activate. They're going to advance, not running or charging.
Every attack that doesn't.
These 2 models here are going to aim. This guy's going to make a melee attack, 3 melee attacks over there. Silena's going to take her shot, aiming at Bruce. Looking for an 8 to hit.
Bam!
That's it.
I told you.
POW 10.
It's -2.
4 damage. The other aiming model is going to take his shot at the officer. Looking for a 6 to hit.
Aiming shot onto him.
Okay. That 14.
Miss. So we'll do the attacks here. They need 10s to hit her, however, so we're going to get 3 swings. First, miss.
Second.
Ah.
Oh, it's going to be a miss even if you roll a 6.
And the last one.
Oh, shy by 1. Melee attack here. Looking for an 8. Gets it.
You got what? 9.
Weapon Master.
Ding. Nope.
Not enough, because they're armor 18 with that Defender's Ward.
And then her onto him.
One last melee attack.
8.
Miss.
Miss.
Iris is turning herself to get both those daughters in her front arc, and she's going to try and take some melee swings. Looking for a 9 to hit in melee.
So I guess the first one will be that one there.
Hits.
POW 7.
-5.
Oh.
No damage.
Second attack.
Same one.
Yeah.
Miss. Duo is going to back up a little bit, put Artillerist onto the Galleon, giving it that, that's for the rerolls, right?
Yeah.
the deviations?
And +2 to hit.
Okay.
Drag that zealot out of
Ion and Holt will now activate.
Holt is going to aim. She's going to walk over to here. Going to put Larencer's Touch onto the Galleon.
For the magic weapons.
He's aiming. He's going to take a shot at the Kicky Monk.
All right.
7.
Yep.
Don't miss.
Looking for a 7 to hit. Miss.
No!
The monk now, because it was missed, gets an advance because of shifting sands. It's going to advance
go.
itself up towards the
Wait, I don't want to
Galleon.
be in your front. I'm always going to be in your front.
Second shot's going to be against the errant there. He's armor 8, defense 18 while engaged. So it's going to be really high.
Miss.
Miss.
So roll against snapshot in the back.
I could also.
Oh, it's random then.
Yeah, it could be any one of these three.
And your guy.
Yeah. Well, it's these three and my guy. Because, yeah.
So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just re-roll 5s and 6s.
Okay. 1.
So it's going to be this Zealot.
He takes it in the chest.
Either way, it's not going to do anything, so I'm not going to bother.
Because he can't be damaged under that mini feat.
Yeah. So
Bart will activate. He's going to spend 3 of his focus.
First he's aiming, and then he's casting broadside.
Okay, so he's going to aim. He's casting broadside. What does broadside do, Matt?
Members in my battle group can immediately... Haha, in the kill box.
You are not.
I'm so in the kill box.
Move the wall.
Explain broadside first, and then we'll measure the kill box.
I can immediately make a ranged attack with every member of my battle group.
Okay. So for the first broadside attack, the Galleon's going to take a gunport shot there at the monk.
So, big numbers?
Yeah.
Oh look, I miss.
All right.
Deviates nowhere.
Yep. Because you're base to base.
Yep.
Power 7.
Power 7 boost.
Dice off 5.
Dead.
Tough. Not tough.
Actually dead.
So blast damage against the Galleon itself. It'll be dice minus 12 here. And no damage.
Is that about 7?
So Bart's going to use his spray from the broadside attack, and he targeted this one, but it's going to connect with this. Can't do anything to the errants, so we'll get 2 attack and damage rolls there. For a 7 to hit, miss. Second one,
Boosted.
hits.
How?
I believe it's 12.
Dice off 6. 7 to kill.
It doesn't get it. He'll now take his normal shot, not the broadside shot, but against the same targets, so it's going to be the exact same roll. So on the first errant,
Hits.
yep,
7 to kill.
gets it. Tough check. It doesn't tough. So that's the first one gone. Second errant, looking for a 7 to hit.
Alright, and self second.
No, he's going to sack. Owen chose to sack pawn. There was one here, so he's sack pawning over there.
Okay, second one. Ah. Got
Hits. Needs a 7 to kill.
I'll boost it.
Going to boost the damage.
Kills.
Matt cannot roll in the box to save his life. Tough check. No tough.
Come on, guys.
So that was the second one there, and Owen is going to let that one die. Bart's going to feat now. So what does Bart's feat do, Matt?
Advancing enemy models that end their movement in his control area are knocked down.
Okay.
And while in his control area, enemy models suffer -3 to their attack rolls.
So I'm not even knocked down yet. It'll
No.
be on my turn if I
Yeah.
advance.
Yeah, if the book's around, he can't be knocked down as long as
But
he's
doesn't mean the book
advancing.
has to go first.
Yes. Wrong Eye will now activate, advancing itself around the Galleon.
This game inches.
He's going to submerge himself.
Okay. Immune to ranged and magic attacks.
He's going to spend 1 to heal Wrong Eye, or a snapshot, I should say.
Okay. Did he have a crippled system?
No, I just wanted to put some damage back onto him.
Okay, so healing him for 1. Snapjaw will now activate.
I'm just going to advance up to here.
Killed that hit.
Okay, in control, I'm
Alright.
going to take a tail attack on him first, I guess.
Sounds good. Looking for an 8 to hit. He gets it.
It's POW 12, so I need a 7.
Boosted.
Yeah, I'll boost it.
Looking for a 7 to kill. Gets it. Tough check.
Tough.
Tough. Matt's gonna boost the bite attack against the errant.
8.
Hits.
And yeah, if I box you, I RFP you, and I can heal either myself or Wrong Eye, just so you're aware.
If you box me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's disabled first, which is where the tough check happens.
I'm aware. I'm just saying.
It's also where sack.
Did you do the damage roll then?
It's
does
POW
it.
17, so
Okay.
auto dead.
So
Yeah.
tough check.
Tough.
Toughs.
Dang it.
Buying another bite and boosting to hit. Looking for an 8.
Gets it.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Not
dang
yet.
it!
Couldn't.
Galleon's gonna
There
activate.
we go.
Can advance up to 5 inches.
I've got the zone now.
Getting into the edge of the zone. Matt rolled to see how many shots each gunport gets. The right side's going to get 2 and the left side only 1. Galleon's going to take its harpoon shot at the Reckoner back here. Can see it over all those small bases, no problem. Needs a 9 to hit here. Gets it.
So, POW 15, I believe?
Yeah. Dice -4.
Alright. And I'll get a location die. 5 to 6.
To the 6. Galleon's going to take its right port shot, one of them at the Reckoner that's farther away. You're looking for a 7 to hit here. Hits.
So, boosted POW 13.
Against armor 19.
Yep, armor 19.
Dice -6. Ooh, not bad. 9 damage to the 2. The book then takes a AoE blast damage roll.
No.
Dice -5 and does no damage. Now it only takes 1 even if it takes damage, but Matt didn't even manage to do that 1. Matt's going to try it again. Misses though, so we're going to get a deviation.
So black direction.
Okay. It's going to go direction 2 for 6 inches. Matt's going to try to re-roll the distance on that. Only 1 inch.
So it just hits the Reckoner.
So that blast damage will come back to here and just connect with the Reckoner.
Yep. Because it'll go 1 to the 2.
Yep.
Which will pull it off. Oh,
Yeah, sure.
that's where your guy is. Like this.
Yeah, I see. Yep.
Alright, so blast damage
Dice
is
-12.
POW 7, yeah. But it is boosted from the hot shot. Not
What?
bad. 1 damage to the 6. Left side's going to target the Reckoner that is closer. Matt needs a 7 to hit. Miss, so we'll get a deviation.
Black is direction.
Direction 2 for 6 inches.
Oh, direction 6 for 2.
Oh, sorry, direction. Yeah, that was right. Black was direction.
So you'll get the Reckoner, and that's Zealot.
So I will re-roll. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll both.
Alright, Matt is choosing to reroll both. Now it's going to go 1 inch to the 2.
Still the Reckoner.
Will it hit anything else?
It might get
Coming that direction, it's going to get that errant there and the Reckoner. So on the Reckoner, dice -12. No damage. And on the errant, dice -11. Yeah. Not enough. Snapper's going to go, advancing forward.
And he's going to put Spiny Growth onto Snapshot.
The Galleon.
Nope, he can't. Onto Snapshot. Oh, yeah, Snapshot.
He actually put Spiny Growth up on Snapjaw. And there's the battlefield at the end of Matt's turn 2. Not too productive, didn't get a lot of stuff killed, but those Zealots were under mini feet, so they were quite a problem for him. He is, however, kill-boxed. We'd measured it out, he aimed, so he didn't move up quite far enough, so he's just on the other side, which gives Owen 2 control points. So that brings his total to 2, and now we're moving over to his turn 3.
Where I can destroy objectives and capture zones.
He can. So if he can manage to destroy an objective and dominate, he could win. If he controls and destroys, he'll get 2. So we'll see what happens, though, on his turn 3.
You did.
Owen has allocated 2 focus to each of his Reckoners, not upkeeping Defender's Ward, so Vindictus is just going to sit on the other 2 focus. Book will activate first, moving itself up onto that hill.
And then it's knocked down.
And is steady.
Steady?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Oh, so the book cannot be knocked down.
Oh, wait.
Can it be knocked down?
It might be able to be knocked down. If it can be, I'm mulliganing that. Yeah, it looks like he can. It's just that he can't be targeted by
Can he do
spells.
his call first?
Nope,
He could just
it's an
do his
action.
call and not move.
Okay.
The same plan.
So instead of
If he
that,
ends his ball, you can aim, basically.
Oh, then that said, I'm probably not even in your control right now.
12 inches?
Yeah, this is my 12 from where I am right now. I'm gonna just
yeah,
be
Owen
knocked
will
down.
not move
I double
anywhere.
checked my
Doesn't want to
ability.
be knocked down.
Yeah.
Just
Before
going to
you
use
measured, I
Power
was
of
like,
Fate.
wait, not
Hierophant will activate. Advance
Harmonious
forward.
Exaltation.
Sounds good. Vindictus will now activate.
Sacrifice this Zealot
Okay.
to give a focus to both of my heavy. Oh, and he pulls a focus off of this.
Oh, he's going to try to pull a focus from the rack first. Oh, it blows up.
AoE 5?
Uh-oh.
Which may get a guy. We'll see.
That's an AoE
I think
5
he's
right there.
okay. On a medium base.
He's good.
Oh, just out. He
I
almost
didn't
killed his
plan
own
for
guy.
that at all.
No.
But,
Alright, but he is okay. So Vindictus holds on to the 1 focus from the rack. And after sacrificing that Zealot, each of those jacks get 1 focus allocated to them, bringing them each to 3.
He's going to charge the objective.
Okay. Looks like Owen's going to go and try to kill this objective, getting himself 1 control point, and he'll also be in that zone, which he could possibly dominate. We'll see what happens. So First auto hit and melee on the objectives, but they all are arm 18. It's -6 on the charge. 4 damage.
So it's got 11 boxes. Boosting the
Second initial. All right, so boosting the damage roll. Same thing, dice -6.
9.
All right, that leaves it on 2. Buying one more attack, boosting the damage roll, looking for a 9, gets it, and that is a destroyed objective. One more control point for Owen. Choir will now activate, the one who just lived by the skin of his teeth.
Battle on this Reckoner.
All right, +2 to hit, +2 to damage.
Yeah.
And then is the Reckoner going to charge?
Reckoner's going to charge this guy.
All right.
Okay, so 1 to charge.
Yep. 1 for the charge. He's actually going to end up like that. It's with the gun.
So the Reckoner can assault first with its gun. So
6
it's looking
to
for
hit.
a 6.
Misses.
Miss.
Gets his charge attack, looking for a 5.
Gets it.
What's your armor?
19.
Dice damage. Can I have that black dice that you guys took?
Yep.
So
I didn't take it. It was there.
that's a terrible roll. 7
damage to the 3. Yeah, not
Break
so
that on
great.
you. You did it.
He buys
You
one
did it,
more
Chris.
attack. Looking for a 5. Miss.
Oh my. Buy another one.
Needs a 5 here. Gets it.
Yep, straight dice.
Dice damage.
Another 6 to the 1. Anicia here will go, charging over at the Nomad. She is acrobatic, so she just dances her way all over those models.
There we go.
And she ends herself in the book's command, so she doesn't get knocked down.
She needs a 6 to hit.
Yep.
Miss. Second attack. Hits.
Dice off 9.
Not a charge attack, so only 3 dice.
Oh.
Dead. Game.
Really?
Wow. With that roll, dice -9 does enough because there's only 5 left, and that is good game win for Owen. Because after he destroys the Nomad, the zone is empty. Vindictus will dominate it, giving himself 2 points there, and there was 1 for destroying the objective, 2 from the kill box, 5 control points for Owen.